Missiles flying, warships engaging, and a fragile ceasefire literally shattering overnight. Right now, one of the globe's most critical maritime choke points is absolutely boiling over. Welcome to The Explainer, where we're breaking down exactly what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz and why it absolutely matters to you.
Because all of this leads us to one incredibly urgent question. Are we actually witnessing the resumption of major combat operations in the Middle East? Well, according to the latest updates from U.S. Central Command, military officials are warning that we are dangerously close to exactly that.
Section 1. Flashpoint, Strait of Hormuz. To really grasp this crisis, we have to look at the timeline. We just had this period of halted military engagement, a ceasefire. But in recent days, that completely fell apart when Iran targeted the United Arab Emirates with a barrage of missiles and drones. And then, just yesterday, the whole situation exploded. The U.S. military retaliated, directly engaging and actually sinking Iranian vessels.
This engagement was direct and it was kinetic. 2 U.S. ships were actually attacked. But American sailors, relying on a massive technological advantage, successfully defeated the strikes. So, thankfully, no U.S. casualties. But the reality of ship-to-ship combat happening right now is undeniable.
Section 2. Operation Project Freedom.
15,000. That is the massive number of U.S. service members currently deployed to throw a defensive umbrella right across the strait. To put that into perspective, that is a staggering concentration of military power.
And they brought some serious concentrated firepower with them. We're talking a U.S. defensive shield that currently includes ballistic missile-capable destroyers, advanced fighter aircraft, unmanned platforms, and attack helicopters. It's a highly robust, multi-domain defense.
Now, this conflict is deeply asymmetric. On one side, you've got the Iranian Navy utilizing these really small, fast mosquito boats that are essentially designed just to harass. And on the other side, the U.S. Navy. Military commentators have literally described them as the biggest fly swatter on Earth, possessing just overwhelming heavy-duty firepower.
And we saw the exact result of that mismatch yesterday. Six of those small Iranian mosquito vessels were entirely destroyed by the U.S. military while they were attempting to target civilian ships.
Section 3. The UAE under fire.
Following the attacks, the United Arab Emirates fired back diplomatically, calling the strikes a dangerous escalation and unacceptable act of aggression. Geopolitically speaking, this is huge. It's the very first time the UAE has issued such a strong public condemnation since the ceasefire began.
But what's even more fascinating is the reaction inside Iran itself. Iranian President Pezeshkian publicly called the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps irresponsible for conducting these attacks. A president publicly slamming the IRGC is incredibly rare. It points to some really deep internal friction going on behind the scenes.
Section 4. The strangulation strategy.
Now, missiles obviously make the headlines, but this is really a two-pronged war. Economic strangulation is a tactic designed to severely limit a nation's financial ability to fund its operations or pay its soldiers. Analysts are viewing this whole conflict kind of like a massive boxing match, and right now, we're only in round 1.
And we're already seeing the effects of this. Reports indicate Iran is actively struggling to pay its soldiers. And here's the thing, when the money dries up, operational momentum and ideology fade pretty fast. Financial pressure is quite literally being used as a weapon to dismantle infrastructure from the inside out.
Section 5. Global energy at risk.
So, why does a localized skirmish matter to us globally? Well, because the Strait of Hormuz is the main bottleneck for the world's daily energy supply. Iran is now claiming that the U.S. is violating the ceasefire and jeopardizing energy transit. And make no mistake, if that flow stops, global gas prices and inflation are going to absolutely skyrocket.
However, despite those severe warnings, there is a glimmer of stability right now. 2 merchant ships actually successfully and safely crossed the strait yesterday. So, for the moment at least, that U.S. defensive umbrella is keeping vital commercial transit alive.
Section 6. Negotiation or surrender.
Looking ahead, U.S. military commentators are pointing to a strategic framework called surrender management. So forget traditional diplomacy for a second. The goal here, by using overwhelming firepower combined with that economic strangulation, is to systematically dismantle the opposition's leadership until they just concede to reality. It's not about sitting at a bargaining table, it's about forcing submission.
Which leaves us with one final, chilling thought to ponder.
If military analysts consider the missiles, the sunken ships, and the economic warfare we're seeing right now to be merely round one, what happens when one side absolutely refuses to back down? The next chapter is already unfolding.